with everything that's been going on in the world.
Yeah. And thanks so much. Like I should mention, this was kind of a last minute thing for you because Timber got sick. Hi to Timber. Hopefully she's watching at home. Hopefully she's feeling better. But jumping at the last minute, really appreciate it. So thank you so much.
I love ID at Xbox so much. It's one of the streams that you guys put on. It's one of the programs that I really, really enjoy because they do showcase a lot of indie games. And I am obsessed with indie games. I'm always trying to find
indie games.
And we have some fun ones.
We have some good ones today. Yeah. I mean, ID, this is our 10th year. I don't know if you knew that. This ID was announced in August 10 years ago. So 9.5 years ago at this point. Chris Charlie announced it on stage at Gamescom back then. And it's grown from... originally we were doing one game a month, and two games a month, or something like that, and now we're doing I don't even know.
Now there's like a program
a
that Xbox has to support indie games. Can you talk a little bit about that? Maybe for some devs who are in the chat watching, hoping to get games supported, or what they need to do. Yeah,
so ID is basically a way for independent developers to publish on Xbox. It's our kind of independent developer publishing program, and we, the program itself, we have everything from very small games made by 1 or 2 person teams up to huge games made by big teams. But typically when we talk about ID with showcases like this, we tend to be focused on the indie games, which is pretty cool because there's tons of just great creativity. Everybody knows this. There's so many great games that come through kind of indie devs, and we have a bunch that we're showing today, which is going to be kind of fun. We're showing a mix of trailers. We're going to do some trailer blocks up front. They're all new trailers. Some first gameplay, and then we're going to be doing kind of a more in-depth look at the last case of Benedict Fox,
which is super creepy looking, and I'm really excited. That was one of the ones that I saw last year that I put on my list. Like, okay, I can't wait to see this one.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. Lovecraftian Metroidvania. There we go.
We're gonna hear that again, Glenn.
Yeah, exactly. And then after that, we're going to be joined by Geo Morgan from Poncle.
Poncle.
Not Ponicle, not Ponsel.
No.
Poncle.
It's confirmed Poncle. So if you're not, it's not Ponsley, it's not Poncle, it's Poncle. So if you're curious of how their studio is called, winners of this year's
BAFTA. Yeah, for their game. If you don't know what studio that studio is, they made Vampire Survivors.
That's right.
Yeah, and they beat out some
massive games
in the BAFTA awards last week. So that's going to be fantastic.
Vampire Survivor, massa demais.
DLC, which is called
Tides of the Fiscari.
And then throughout the whole stream, we're going to be keeping an eye on chat and talking to you.
We see chat. Metroidvania, yes.
Yeah, we see the chat going crazy here.
I see ID at Xbox in chat. I think I saw Teo in there.
Yeah, I saw Teo. I think I saw Timber in there.
Oh, Timber!
Yeah.
Can we get some Xbox emote hype in chat if you're ready to see some cool, awesome games today? Oh, I see Bearded. Lots of friends. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We've got our mods in chat. So make sure you guys are being respectful today. This is a day of celebration and a day to just enjoy indie games.
Vamos, filha.
So should we jump in the first block?
Is everyone ready?
Se vier uns 2 Metroidvania, bonitinho, já era. Sucesso.
Oh, I see Kelly. Everyone's ready for some games, Glenn.
Yeah, awesome. So we're gonna start with 3 trailers, and these are kind of real simple, fun games that anyone can jump in and kind of enjoy. The first one we're starting with is a pixel art turn-based RPG with an 80s vibe where you'll explore, adventure, and collect awesome monster forms that you can battle, transform, and fuse together. Here we go.
Just together.
Welcome to Cassette Beasts. Let's go over some combat basics. Always
Cassette
bring your
Beasts.
cassette player when adventuring.
Cacete.
If you get into any trouble, pop in a monster tape
RPGzinho de turno.
and listen to it to take monster form.
Digimon com Pokémon.
You can record and capture new monster forms onto
Vixe Maria, total.
your cassette player. And lastly,
Com Mega Man.
if the going gets tough, combine your hearts and fight as one. This island has its secrets, and it's yours to explore as you please. Just don't get in over your head, okay?
Hey, you.
Easy breezy.
Yeah!
Best of luck.
Esse aí eu passo, hein? Vixe. É o... Parece aquele Windjammers do Neo Geo lá. Que até saiu 2 uns tempo atrás, tava no Game Pass. Olha, o Windjammers com Bleeding Edge. Tchui. Com Bleeda. Ei, mas isso aí junta uns camaradas pra trocar uma ideia, dando uma febre jogando um joguinho desse aí. E gostar, né? O negócio ali que você passa o tempo marcando. Ah, dá pra dar uma febre, viu? Vai, o Metroidvania, gente. Ó. O Mario Kart da 25.
Let's go.
Ver se isso aqui tá funcionando. Bam, 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 bam.
Touchdown.
Torneios online, ó, tudo certinho. Vai ter suporte online. É mais um Crash, né? Parece mal Crash. Tá bonitinho. Precisa ver a jogabilidade, né, velho? Esses joguinhos de kart aí, se a jogabilidade não for boa, é osso.
That was fun.
Ô, deu até soluço.
Literally.
Quase infartei com o joguinho.
Yes, I'm in. I'm in.
Mario Kart meets Crash Tag Team Racing there with the karters, definitely.
I love kart racing
Oh,
and
yeah.
any sort of like fun racing game. So
Yeah.
the Carters 2 coming very soon, 2023.
Yeah, and they so they had another game, the Carters, obviously the first one, and they've been apparently working on this one for I think 4 years, completely revamped it, so it looks really fun. It's really kind of got a you know
Yeah.
online play and real jump in kind of vibe to it.
Really excited to see how that works because I love doing things with my community, and it's a great like finding games to play with your friends to just like hop in
Yeah.
and just go for an evening is really awesome. So I'm excited.
Correria do
get
caralho.
in.
Yeah.
But Cassette Beast.
Yeah.
Oh my
That looks so
gosh.
great. From Raw Fury, it's launching on PC Game Pass on April 26th, and then later
Agora
this
sim.
spring on console, also on Xbox Game Pass. And
Calor da bexiga, velho.
It
Você
looks
tá
so
louco,
good.
bicho.
There's something about a sprite game mixed with the 2D, just in this like little monster battling adventure land.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited to see that. The music was awesome.
yeah, and the little the mechanic where you can combine the characters together to
Essa primeira leva aí tá fraquinha, hein?
gonna be really interesting.
Fraquinha. Meu gosto tá fraquinha. RPGzinho lá, o
Monsters.
cassete, como que
We
é?
also looked at Omega Strikers, which is
Cassete,
a
sei lá o que, os cara. O RPGzinho de turno lá, o Digimon, Pokémon, Mega Man.
game, and it's coming April 27th, and you can sling slime and toss tofu. apparently,
Yeah.
which sounds a lot of fun.
I also saw the guy was really buff, so I'm really excited to see if I can get some muscles from that guy. I
Yeah.
want to pick him.
Chad is having fun here. Oh, speaking of indie devs, I saw Matthew White from Whitethorn Digital in there.
Cara.
That's a really
Pra
interesting.
entender bastante coisa, mas só legendinha seria interessante até pra quem passa por aí, né? Mas não vai ter não, viu?
Really interesting stories and that kind of thing. So if you're into indie games, definitely go check out what they're publishing. Hi, Matt.
Yeah, we have so many friends in chat. You all look amazing today. I'm so glad you're here to join us.
Negativo.
Live. We are actually in the studio.
Yeah.
Se tem, eu não sei como pôr, não.
And so if you're just tuning in,
Gaiato da
I did
Twitch.
Xbox Showcase stream. So we've got lots of games and we've got a lot of cozier vibes going on
Yeah.
here in just a few. A lot of games that are up my alley. Listen, I love a good party game, but I'm also very into cozy vibes lately. And so we've got a lot of really beautiful games that are
ETzinhos.
coming out. A lot of extended footage here that we're about to show you.
Falar em ETzinho, aquele jogo lá, primeira pessoa, que vai sair pra Xbox, pra PC, acho que esse ano, esqueci o nome, Incident, sei o que lá, Incident.
So, the first one
Rapaz.
I'm going to show is Coffee Talk Episode 2, which is thoughtful.
Como que é o nome
narrative game.
mesmo?
It takes place here in Seattle, which
I
is pretty
know.
cool.
Cadê,
It's so
cadê?
vibey
Deixa eu ver.
and beautiful. It's hibiscus and butterfly. So if you haven't played a coffee talk game, I highly recommend it. The reviews are super extremely positive. They are doing like this episodic release, which is also really fun to kind of join in with the community, which they have a huge community for.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Awesome. All right, well, let's take a look.
Vai, Hollow Knightzinho ali naquele grau, né? Não ele não vai mostrar o Silk Road de jeito nenhum, Silk Song, Silk Road. Ixi, deve ser aqueles joguinhos de trocação de ideia. Só é. Riona. Barista. Oxi. Ah, é o Barman. Fizeram uma ceninha do jogo pra fazer o merchanzão velho. Rapaz, tomara que eles deixaram. Estamos começando agora, né? Mas, rapaz, eu gosto de jogo indie, né? Mas aí é demais. Jogo mesmo, né? Geralmente os side-scrolling com Metroidvania são todos muito bons, velho. Um ou outro aí que não dá pra jogar, mas, pô. De Ghost Song, joguei esse tempo atrás, legal pra caramba. Olha, parece o gato do Vitão, velho. Um olho de cada cor e da mesma cor que o Joey. Joey Ramon. O gato. Coffee Talk tá de brinks, hein, velho. Não. Vai, vamos, gente. Homestead Arcana.
Hey, you're here. I'm so glad you finally made it. You got a lot of work to do.
Ixi.
Look at all this miasma. Last I was here with your aunt, it wasn't nearly this bad. But maybe there's something we can do about it. Okay.
Agora é Pokémon com Zelda.
First things first.
Ixi, Maria.
Start planting some seedlings. Courtesy of town council, of course. Use your magic to instantly grow yields.
Olha só. O cara fez uma nuvenzinha ali particular pra plantinha, ela já vai dar o grau.
Then take those yields and turn them into fruit or potions. You've been working hard. Make it
Interessante,
count,
né?
put your feet up for a bit. It's just a humble tent right now, but you'll build it up to a proper house in no time. You're pretty brave coming into the miasma all by yourself. But be careful where you step. The warped creatures living here can be dangerous. Look at you. Your first magic spell in the wild. I always
Interessante, hein, isso aí.
I hardly recognize this place anymore. But don't worry, you're gonna make it.
Exploração, mas com sobrevivência, né?
Let's make sure to upgrade
Criar as paradas, pelo visto fazer uma base.
Miasma again.
Tudo certinho.
This time, we'll try to push it back and restore more land. When the miasma came, it made the land uninhabitable. Now you're finding scraps of history.
Carinha mexendo as pernas, parece o bonequinho do Grounded correndo, velho. Igualzinho.
This is incredible. We should bring it all back to the homestead. What is it about a nice, bubbly cauldron that is so relaxing?
Vai menu Zelda total, hein? Rapaz.
Well, you're not a master chef quite yet, but I believe in you. We just gotta be ready. Of course, doesn't mean we can't look good while doing it. Nature is the best weapon against the miasma we have.
Tem essa névoa aí, né? O cara vai ter que ir purificando, pelo visto, do Shurumei.
Wait, what's this? I've never seen anything like this. You're alive.
Desse aí tá mostrando bastante, hein? Gostaram desse aí. Esse aí tão acreditando. Então os caras tão... Esse vai.
After a hard day, just relax.
Meu Deus.
Cup of lavender tea.
Eu vou sempre na expectativa do quê? De vir um Ori da vida, né? Não um Ori novo, mas assim, um jogo do gabarito, né? Do naipe do Ori aí, pô. O Ori, quando foi mostrado a primeira vez, já foi chocante. Já falei, vixe, esse joguinho aí. Dos criadores de Orwell, da série Orwell, não conheço nada. Dos publicadores de Before Your Eyes.
I know things have been hard since I've been gone.
Life is Strange isométrico.
To go so soon and leave all of you behind. One day you're just gone, and everyone you've touched is left to pick up the pieces. Everyone in Yesterby is having trouble finding those pieces right now.
A Arcade é bem total.
I need you to be there for them, as I always was for you.
Putz, pior que é mesmo, hein, mano. Olha, total. Life is Strange The Sims Edition. Ah, é o rolê, hein? É um joguinho desse aí, tem que estar no apetite pra jogar, viu? Tô dizendo que é ruim não, mas é porque o jogo é baseado em trocar ideia, né, mano? O que tá acontecendo aqui e ali, você viu? Ação zero, né? É pra quem gosta mesmo. Até agora...
And we're back. I'm kind of sad after that last one.
Ah, não tem... Não, mas vai vir, vamos ver. Aguenta, vai vir. Se os caras não mostrarem um side-scroller, um plataforminha, Metroidvania, não. Aí tem que ser
made a game called Orwell, which
excomungado.
a pretty interesting game that came out, I don't know, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's, I guess, as I understand it, a character dies in some kind of accident, and then it's a kind of a visual novel, you know, that explores the rest of the people who knew that person, I believe.
I really like that art style. I really like the sort of whimsical.
Do naipe de um Ori da vida, né, meu? Tem que vir ali um...
Like 3D, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
A
So
little bit of a painterly thing too. It's
Quer ver? Podiam mostrar um... Viajar.
Homestead Arcana.
Remake do...
April 21st on Game Pass.
Demon's Crest do Super Nintendo. Aí ia falar...
A lot of coin.
We don't know if he can pet the cat. I don't know if Teo's in the chat can confirm whether you can actually pet the cat or not. I imagine you probably can, but
Let's see. Teo in chat. But yeah, that game looks really cool if you're looking for...
yeah, you're a witch farmer.
Yes.
And Pioneer. I mean, who doesn't want to be a witch farmer?
No,
You're not farming witches. You're a witch who's
you
a farmer.
are a witch, and you have this really cool hat, and you have all these cool little outfits, and there's an adventure, and looks like there's combat. So
Yeah.
I'm interested. Farming, combat, you have my attention.
Yeah, pioneering, and it's being published by Skybound, but it's being made by Serenity Forge, who are an interesting dev and publisher in Boulder, Colorado, my hometown. And they published a game. You played Doki Doki?
Much talk.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that was
Oh, yes. That was an intense game.
pretty intense game.
Vamos, gente.
If you're going to jump into that game, but it's a fantastic game. But and then Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Like a lot of these games have really complicated.
I just want to say,
start.
in that scene with the pouring rain,
Yeah.
it's face
Cara.
battle. It's accurate, okay? I'm currently getting my roof fixed.
Por isso que tem muita gente que tem preconceito com o jogo indie, né, cara? Porque se pega pra assistir, às vezes assim, a primeira vez já vai ter que falar, ah, tava de bobeira ali, vou ver esse evento aí do Xbox dos indies e tal. Aí começa a assistir esse aqui. Viu o que eu vi até agora, que a gente viu até agora. Já dropa, né, mano? Já não gosta muito. Já não gosta, não tem o olhar que eu tenho, que nem eu sempre tento olhar com bons olhos para jogos indies, porque tem muito jogo bom, só que pra mim fica naquilo ali, de jogo plataforma, cara, Metroidvania. Pegar jogo indie naquele grau ali, um outro ali com uma exploração 3D, mas a receita do Metroidvania é certa, velho, é só caprichar ali que não tem erro. Blasphemous, Ori, Bloodstained pode ser chamado de indie? Não, né? Acho que não. Não, Bloodstained não. Demon's Crest mesmo, cara. Jogão ali pros caras ressuscitarem. É que assim, o indie, complicado ser um indie do Demon's Crest, porque eu jogo da direita da Capcom, né? Então assim, seria mais ou menos o que foi aquele... O Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection.
No, you're gonna think you know what you're watching. You're gonna have no idea what you're watching, and then you're gonna have a little bit of an idea of what you're watching, and then you're gonna want to play it. So, I'm excited to have you guys see these next few trailers.
Yeah.
Vamos lá. I Believe. Gostei dos gráficos. Bonito. Ô louco, velho. Caralho, mano. Olha que viagem. Ô louco, mano. Ô louco. Isso aí é legal, hein? Isso aí... Interessante, hein, cara? Que da hora o gráfico, galera, que virou tiroteio, mano. Isso aí é massa, hein? Isso aí chamou atenção, achei legal. Que doideira, achei que ia ser outra parada, virou um tiroteio ali.
Lil, wake up.
Huh?
I think it's time we had the talk.
What? What time is it?
There comes a time in every young person's life when they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he goes and bets on the Goblin Ball game.
Yep, it's happening.
You bet it is. You'll meet exciting people.
I'm bringing a basket of baked goods to my family.
You'll get to use the tools of the trade.
You wish to challenge me to ceremonial combat?
And if you get in trouble, just pick up the phone and call one of the official advisors. They're always happy to help.
Wait, you're gonna have everyone I know thrown in jail?
Well, I wasn't going to, but that's a much better idea.
So, think you'll be okay?
Of course, Dad. But if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do things my way.
É jogo de conversar também. Use suas habilidades para salvar o caminho de destino de 100 personagens.
Can you spot me a fiver?
This moron doesn't speak for us. Mind if we just leave?
Oh, Lil, do speak up. I can barely hear you over all that racket. Do not admit anyone else today. We're full up to half an hour.
Ah, é outro tipo de jogo isso aí, né, cara? Eu não chamar de jogo.
Orlando was a real
Ah, não dá pra chamar de jogo não, cara, na moral. Eu gosto de apertar a respostinha e... Não dá um pulo no jogo, velho. Você não dá um pulo, você não pula uma coisa. Você não pula uma coisa e não joga uma coisa, não projeta uma coisa pra acertar em um personagem, é complicado.
Will, wake up.
Maria. Persona Theory. A usurpadora. Ah, não, não. A música é boa. Cabaré. Putz, cabaré, velho.
And we're back. And
Cabaret.
Uau.
Cabaret, yeah.
I love the music.
Soul the Explorer lá, como que é? The Explorer.
It's a game that's from a team in Malaysia, and it's sort of a visual novel that explores
The Explorers.
myths and culture of Southeast Asia, and it's apparently kind of dark, so there are content warnings. Read those before you jump in. But and it's available now. It launched yesterday, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And,
I love the art style, and the music was really great.
Oh,
so
yeah, it's beautiful.
That'd be kind of cool, and it's great to see games come from different parts of the world,
Yeah.
from their perspective and their different types of cultures and the way that they take entertainment in. So
Yeah.
that'd be a journey for sure.
Yeah, and that one came through. We have this program that we announced at GDC called our Developer Accelerator Program, or we call it internally DAP, which has actually been running for a while, but we just officially announced it at GDC last 3 weeks ago, whatever that was.
Yeah.
And it's super interesting program. It's designed to help from people from around the world, different voices, underrepresented voices, bring their games to Xbox. The guy who runs that for us, his name is James.
É,
Lewis,
então.
who is technically
Por enquanto
the nicest
tá meio
guy in the video
complicado.
industry. But,
Não,
if you
assim,
get a
meio
chance to
complicado,
check out the
né?
video from him announcing it,
Esperar, né? Mas assim, esse The Explorers, achei ele interessante, aquele ali.
Poetry thing where he talks about what the program is about while announcing all the games that have launched through the program, and it's really cool.
Achei meio Rick and Morty, meio, como chama lá, o High on Life. Meio assim, sabe, a sensação.
You know, it's a business and there are studios to support, but also at the end of the day,
Meio um High on Life com pitada da atmosfera do Duke Nukem. Dark Nukem, eu ia falar.
They kind of get the freedom to do whatever they want, however they want, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, speaking of beautiful, the Explorer.
Oh yeah.
Just blood everywhere.
Yeah, man, I love that trailer because it is not. Like when we first saw that trailer, I was thinking, oh, okay, this is gonna be like a little, RPG sort of
When
adventure
we were watching
thing.
it yesterday, you were like, you didn't expect that, did you?
Não,
We were
realmente.
watching it, and sure enough, chat was like,
Yeah.
what?
And it's from I think the dev is named Remnant Games, and I was reading a little bit about them this morning. They're from a little small beautiful town on the Mediterranean coast in the southeast part of France.
Oh my gosh,
it seems
actual
like
gorgeous.
Yeah, exactly.
South of France.
Yeah, I wonder if that actually inspires the art in the game, but yeah, that I.
E aí tá a perigo, viu?
But that one looks super. Like I'm gonna be all over that one when that one comes out.
I love the art style. It's a shooter, action. I'm in. I'm willing to try.
Yeah.
Just for the trailer, how I react to the trailer, I have to give it a chance.
Yeah. And then Little Guardsmen, I saw it in the chat and I forgot the name of the person who put it, but they described it as Papers, Please, Steven Universe, which is, kind of the impression that I got from it too. It's definitely got that sort of art style.
It's cool to see what people think of different types of art because there's a lot of inspiration all the time everywhere.
Yeah.
And so seeing chat kind of try to guess like, oh, who made the art for this and like what's it like, because everyone's not sure yet because no one's played it. And so that one was really, really cool.
And
I
loved Papers, Please, and I think that's the inspiration for the. You're making decisions of who gets to go into the kingdom, and then what happens in the kingdom is inspired by or is influenced by who you let in and who you don't let in, and that kind of thing. And I'm not sure what the rewind time mechanic is, but it looked like that would be pretty cool too. And that's from I think the developer is called Hilltop Studios, a new developer, and Skybound is publishing it again.
And just
cool
for everyone
stuff.
at home, thank you all so much for watching. We are currently hosting and showing off lots of games over here on the Xbox Xbox Showcase, and we're in the studio with you all today. We just showed lots of different trailers, and we also have our Xbox ASL channel. So we actually have live interpreters for all of our streams here on the Xbox channel. We stream regularly here, so if you're looking for an awesome place to hang out, and if you're looking for more IED at Xbox, stay tuned. We actually have a very special guest here with us today that is going to be able to chat with us.
Tem convidado especial aí hoje.
Small studio.
Small studio.
And just as a small game. You might have heard of it.
Yeah, and it's Vampire Survivors, just to set the expectations there. So we are
very high.
Yeah.
BAFTA winning Vampire Survivors. We're going to be chatting with Gio and about the Tides of the Foscari.
Yeah, but before that, we have something really cool. So there's a new company out of Poland. They're called Plot Twist Games, and they're making a game called The Last Case of Benedict Fox. And so the description of that is you enter a world of secret organizations, forbidden rituals, demons, and murder. And then you take the role of Benedict Fox, a self-proclaimed detective. And they're describing this as, see if I can do this again, a fantastical Lovecraftian Metroidvania.
I'm really glad they zoomed in on you while you were trying that.
Lovecraft Metroidvania.
They're like, okay, we're going to zoom in on
Fox
Glenn.
is hard enough to say. Benedict Fox. And then,
Ah, tá. É daquele joguinho.
Lovecraftian. Okay, chat, say that 10 times fast. Fantastical Lovecraftian Metroidvania.
And the awesome thing is the team at Plot Twist has created this video. They made it specifically for the show for us, which is really awesome. Michael Naporis from Plot Twist is going to walk us through the combat in the game. And so this is a premiere of sorts of the in-depth look at the combat in Benedict Fox, a game that we announced at our summer showcase last year. It's one of my most anticipated games of the year.
Put on my list, and I'm ready. I'm ready to see this.
So here we go. Benedict Fox.
Benedict Fox. The Last Case of Benedict fucking Fox.
Hello, and welcome to our short combat presentation of The Last Case of
Aí já é massa. Ah, não tem erro, né, velho?
Nothing can touch you now, and you have time to plan. And slide.
Ah.
A well-timed block.
Tem uns quadradinhos, uma bolinha ali.
And a heavy attack to finish him off. Kogai Pin are used not only to stun enemies,
Eita!
but also to open doors.
A visage of his mother.
Mother's Embrace. Examinando o item, ela residente. Fecha a parada moitada atrás. The Prodigy. Learn more about your father's past. Ah. A jogabilidade parece estar um pouquinho pesada, né? Não parece? Parece, né?
Combat in Benedict is precise and tactical. You
Precise
need to
and
plan your
tactical.
moves ahead and always be on your toes. Rule number 1 when fighting many demons at once: don't let yourself be cornered.
Olha, cara, igual parecia o bichinho do Wide Nine. Lá no Play 1, que pegava com a luva lá, que dava um choque.
Let's jump into the Twilight Zone.
Triturava os bichos, jogava os bichos no moedor. Era uma viagem aquele joguinho, cara, Wide Nine. No Play 1. Acho que era da Shine, aquela empresa que fez o Earthworm Jim. Que, aliás, outro jogo que os caras podiam trazer de volta, hein? Earthworm Jim, hein? Puta. Ó, um Earthworm Jim com um gráficozinho desse aí, cara. Mas não nessa pegadinha lenta aí, o cara parecendo que tá pesando 1 tonelada. No grau que era mesmo do Mega Drive do Super Nintendo. Bota um gráfico desse aí no Earthworm Jim aí, ó. Pô, faz um Metroidvania, tá ligado? Do Earthworm Jim, que pega lá a parada da geleia que sai das costas dele e gruda no teto pra avançar uma área, pulo duplo, um negocinho de planar lá, cara, girando a cabeça da minhoca. Pô, olha aí. Ia ficar muito foda, hein? Earthworm Jim, saudade, viu? Vixe. Mas eu boto fé que um dia alguém mexe. Se eu não me engano, saiu um jogo não muito tempo atrás, uma plataforma nova, acho que é Earthworm Jim 4. Pra um videogame lá que eu nem sabia que existia. Uma viagem, cara. Eu preciso ver isso aí certinho. Mas não sei porque eu lembrei disso aí, cara. De falar. É porque hoje mais cedo, jogando Sea of Thieves, eu falei com o Douglas lá. Citamos o Earthworm Jim. Eu vendo isso aí, total me veio na cabeça, cara. Aquela trilha sonora, aquelas músicas frenéticas que tinha. Pô, muito massa. Esse aí tá meio amarrado, parece, né? O combate não vai ser o forte, não.
You'll need to engage different factions in different ways.
Passou fogo.
Benedict, well, he'll engage in combat many times, but it's your wit and your planning that will decide if he will survive.
Tá bonito o jogo.
I hope you really liked what you saw.
Ô louco, imagina, cara, um Earthworm Jim, aquela parte, se fizesse um remake, não é um remake do primeiro ou do segundo jogo, só com os gráficos mais bonitos, mas as mesmas fases, não na ideia que eu falei de fazer meio que um Metroidvania, aquela fase que é dentro do, tipo dentro do estômago de uma vaca lá, que tem um cassino dentro, os bagulho é muito louco. Earthworm Jim merece, viu, mano?
Oh, it's great. That is Lovecraftian Metroidvania, the last case of Benedict Fox, coming from Plot Twist is the developer and Rogue is the publisher. Rogue is they've got most of their teams local here, so nice people. And we are gonna go into our interview. We are gonna be talking with Geo Morgan about a little game called Vampire Survivors.
Just a little game.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this before, but like.
Vampire Survivors é massa, hein, mano? Viciante. Você começa a brincar, não quer parar mais. Você fala, vou mais uma, a hora que você vê, você já foi umas 20 a mais da hora que você pulou. 20.
From like entry to like Phil Spencer. You have to kind of decide where do you lay. I'm probably in the middle. Towards the up a little, but not
Verdade, precisava voltar a jogar o Vampire Survivors depois da fase da torre lá. Eu não joguei mais e tem umas outras. É que elas não eram classificadas como estágio. Acabei abandonando. Mas é legal, hein? Começa a fazer, aprender as combinações dos poderes lá. Chicote estrala. Alguém tá aí, o criador, alguém do estúdio do Vampire Survivors, vai trocar uma ideia aí. Dá um salve.
Geo Morgan, thank you so much for joining us today here at the ID at Xbox Showcase.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you guys, congratulations. You guys won a BAFTA.
São uma turma da 25 aí do Xbox tá embaçado, viu?
Monstrously huge games. So that was amazing. I mean, that must have been so thrilling for you.
Yeah, it was quite a surprise to the whole team. There was a lot of laughter that night after getting, I think it was, we picked up best design, best game design and best game. It hasn't really set in. It's all quite strange. So.
Yeah, that's amazing. So for the approximate 2 people in the world who don't know what Vampire Survivors is, can you just give us like a 30-second overview of what the game is?
Pelo jeito fez bastante sucesso o jogo, hein? Não sabia não, cara. Eu só baixei e joguei. Gostei, achei legal. Pra passar um tempo ali sem pensar muito massa.
The bullets become enemies and you spit bullets or many different things back at them. Yeah, just to try and survive.
Yeah.
Real everywhere.
Up to 30 minutes, and then eventually the Reaper will
Você
come.
deu uma carcada ali, por isso que se chama Survivor.
But yeah, it's survival.
O cara deu uma carcada na uma turma da 25.
Depends what you've
Caraca.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we have some footage from the upcoming DLC.
Muitos inimigos, o cara, por isso que é sobrevivente, né? Ela... Uau! Caralho, vou até voltar pra ver se foi isso mesmo.
That's awesome. That's a new upcoming DLC that's coming out relatively soon, right?
Yeah, so,
É legal, hein, mano. Esse personagem eu não joguei nenhuma vez ainda. Acho que eu nem tenho ele desbloqueado. Não, devo ter sim. Da hora jogar com o Panda, velho. O Panda... Ó, isso aí eu ainda não vi. Spellstring. Rapaz. Tem coisas que eu ainda não vi, bicho. É muito massa, velho. Caraca, velho. Será que é porque ele tá com esse personagem aí? É por causa que das fases que ele avançou? Porque esses poderes aí, esse aí eu ainda não vi não. Faca, ok. Candelabro, tô ligado que dá... Ou dá as asas de ébano ali, também tô ligado. Que é apelão pra caramba quando você combina os dois passarinhos ali. O dourado e o preto. O branco e o preto. Dourado. Deve ser algum outro modo isso aí que o cara tá jogando. Um monte de coisa ali, ó. Tá no nível 4 ainda? Já tem esse monte de coisa na tela. Ó, isso aí também eu não vi ainda não. É da lança, né? Lança não é a flecha, no caso. Tá com a faca. Olha lá, ele lança uma flecha. E tá com esse choquinho aí também que eu ainda não... Esse choquinho eu não vi não. Então no suco da vida. Quando você morre.
Comes equipped with a enormous sword called the Ezkizibur. It's a little bit close to a sword that may or may not exist in real life.
É massa, hein, cara. Isso aí está viciante, velho. Quem não jogou aí e não, né, curte, não tem problema de jogar um jogo gráfico bem simples assim, e arcadeão total, vai que vai. E pra quem gosta, então, um negocinho sem muito... Sem muito nada, né, velho? Você começa ali e joga.
Yes. So we've got the Flash Arrow with Keitha, we've got Spellstring with Eleanor, we've got Ezkizibur with Naruto. It always,
you just say that one.
It always takes a bit of a mouthful to get the names out. And we've got Prismatic Missile.
Spellstring. I didn't see it.
I'm excited for
this skill.
Can't really describe it either. It's a lot of fun to see. You'll see some other ones in.
Eu achei que eu tinha visto todas, hein?
Few extras in the footage that you're seeing now. But yeah, we're quite excited by all of them.
So you had mentioned previously during our tech check about
É massa demais, velho. Quando pega o do meu mundo no jogo, né? Porque tem muitos poderes aí que eu não vi ainda não. A flecha mesmo eu não vi ainda, cara. E é uma coisa simples, né? Mas quando pega lá o anel no nível máximo que fica caindo aqueles raios. Pra tudo quanto é lado. Junto com o passarinho lá que solta aquele ataque de raios de... Parece um... Ó, esse Prismatic Missile também. Não vi. Not found yet.
Like our soundtrack composers and some artists and business people and stuff like that. But yeah, everything we do is... Not everything. Sometimes we're quite a little bit selfish and we do stuff for ourselves. But yeah, we... everything's community. So we saw something on TikTok recently, and we decided to put that in because it just seemed fun at the time. Well, yeah, very recently we did a TikTok, and he replied to it, and it was great to see.
Gato e Amari, Summons Capsules. Nossa, parece que a arma summon um gato. The weapon is summoning a cat? Really?
in Vampire Survivors.
Monte de arma que eu ainda não vi, cara.
And it just so happened to be that someone we work with is a big fan of the series. And it
Ah, bom saber, mano.
Yeah, so now it's part of the game, which is great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Ó, esse aí é foda. Opa.
That's so
It's,
special.
yeah, we just, we honestly, all of us, so QA, I work in marketing, the director of the game, the programmers, the engineers, we all see a good chunk of what we get fan art.
Tá pelão já, hein?
Our Discord's really
Tá
active.
pelão.
And yeah, we do actually sit and read all these in Reddit and Twitter and the rest of them. We sit and read it all, and it's great.
That's so cool that you guys, I mean, you guys are a very tactical team, but you guys also have a hand in everything and play outside of work hours too. Just one more round, right? Just one more.
It is. You turn your work laptop off and you go to the sofa
turn your
and you
phone
think,
on.
you know what? Yeah. Think, oh, I'll scroll Twitter for.
Cara,
3 seconds
o cara
and then
tá
go play
muito
Vampire
das
Survivors
boas
for
amizades com essa mulher aí, não, hein?
Because you saw some build, or like you were like, oh, that looks fun, or when did they do that?
How many times I said that? By the way, chat, we are monitoring the chat, so if you have questions for Geo, go ahead and drop them in the chat, and we will ask them. Ask all the tough ones.
So you have this new area. It's called Lake Foscari. And
New area.
I love the
Lake
forest
Flakes
so much. Can you
something.
talk a little bit about the inspiration about this new map and kind of what you want to share on it.
Yeah, sure thing. So Foscari is the term lake. So
Shadow Servant.
We call it a forest called Lake.
Ah, I think the new skills I see on this video is coming with the DLC, the new stage called the Lake of something. I didn't.
And
I can hear.
Some of the characters have come from this academy. They come from
Skizibur.
schools.
Caraca.
They've come out of that, so it's all very whimsical. It's all very light.
Acho que vão vir coisas novas, viu?
Kind of disappear into a puff of smoke. A lot of magic and fae. It was all kind of driven by UK and kind of around this area folklore and things like that. So we did a lot of research into weird, and some of the things we were seeing in the work chat was strange. I discovered so much folklore about the country I live in that I never knew about.
Oh,
which was all quite interesting.
Folklore.
Sephiroth88 in the chat says, will there be summon or turret weapons coming?
I think I can say no comment on that.
Oh, no comment.
We do. I say we listen to the community, and that's something that we have now heard. So you never know for the future.
And episode Escadal 14 says, was this game based on Gauntlet?
Cara, eu acho que aquelas fases que tem depois lá, que elas só aparecem como se fosse bônus mesmo, deve ter vindo tudo. Deve ter sido mais uma daquelas nessa aí que tá mostrando no vídeo. Os poderes devem ter vindo agora, cara, porque não é possível não ter visto nenhum dessa remessa de coisa nova. Ó, esse Szinho não tem, a flecha não tem. Flash Arrow, não apareceu os outros.
Like a pound, which is obviously to us a pound at a time, putting it in the machine and dying within about 3 seconds, and so to me,
Sei sim, beleza, tem tudo. Vi tudo. Pentagrama mais atrapalha que ajuda. Só quando ele tá upado que ele mata e os cristais ficam, porque de vez em quando ele aparece, a hora que tá lotado de bicho ele faz a limpa, mas não fica os cristais, aí é osso.
Shadow Diver says, will there be any new relics coming to this DLC?
Oh.
New relics, so...
New
I'm
relics.
just trying to remember what I can and can't talk about.
No comment is always an option.
Yeah, no comment might be an option for this one. There's one we added one a little while back, which is in this DLC as well. But as far as I'm aware, I'm going to say no comment. Oh, I think I'm in a legal black hole now.
And then there's the perpetual question that everybody always asks, when are there going to be vampires?
When are we going to find them? Where are they?
That is definitely a no comment.
Verdade, não tem. Onde que vai encontrar os vampiros? Porque tem de tudo, menos vampiro, né?
You gotta play it, that's right. You gotta play it.
Yeah, you gotta find out. You got to reach the 30-minute mark, and possibly, you never know.
Vinnery, we are reading the comments. It's not all pre-recorded.
Yes, this is live.
Legal, velho.
We are...
Vou até dar uma jogadinha de Vampire Survivors depois.
Oh, that's a good question.
Bobear fazer a live da tarde.
Gio, what is your
Vai ser Vampire Survivors. Só pra dar uma mula.
Bonus if you have a favorite weapon.
So, my favorite weapon, and this is going to really go against the grain, is Pentagram.
Pentagram, ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate Pentagram.
I hate Pentagram too.
I've grown on it. You have to learn how to use it.
It kills all your XP bead things too, which is what always drives me nuts about
But if you level it, it doesn't.
Oh,
exactly.
I did not
Glenn's
know
about
that.
to go play so much Vampire Survivor after that.
Ele não sabia que se você upar o pentagrama, picam os cristais.
It's amazing.
Why is it your favorite, Gio?
It's the same reason. So when I first picked it up, and again, initially I picked this game up, and I picked it up, and all of my experience disappeared from the floor, and I was like, I'm just being cheated at this point.
He's pissed.
And then, slowly as you level it up, when you get it and get its evolution, it kind of attracts the XP and keeps it on the ground, plus destroys everything, which is great. So, but the initial stages of it can be painful. I'll give it that.
I love how I'm getting such crap in the chat about not liking
Spell strike cooldown.
People like Glenn doesn't play this game.
Spell strike.
Because of that, and then I finally was like, no, I have to level it. I have to max it out, right? And so.
Parece o.
Gio, question from the chat: what time and lore does this DLC take place? This forest.
So this as in the in-game lore, or as in the
Summons capricious projectiles might interact with pickups.
The writer of this DLC screaming at me in my head.
Tem dois poderes desses, assim. Tem um S com a bolinha e um S sem, ó, com o círculozinho da moeda, e só o S, só a letra mesmo.
We look into the lore from internally as we write some, and then we kind of about halfway we lose track a little bit, and then we come back onto it again. There is a word for it we use internally, but I can't say it on this stream.
Spell string, é spell string, spell strike.
I've been asked not to swear, so I won't. But,
spell string é aquele ali que sai o raio do personagem.
The main game.
That's awesome.
That's a very good question. I'm gonna immediately go back into our work Discord and ask.
What is this?
Yeah.
It's starting to get intense on the screen there too. This is all these fish things.
Oh my
God. Yeah, it picks up fast in this DLC. It starts off quite slow.
Get the tractor.
Much like everything else, yeah. It kicks off quite
quick. Get the butter. It's a box, but it looks like butter.
Like butter. Verdade. Verdade. Parece mesmo. Parece manteiga o negocinho ali que vira cuspir fogo, nem louco. Parece manteiga, velho.
On Xbox and Xbox for Windows, it's coming out on
Fala, Baki campeão. Cara, quero jogar muito Street Fighter 6. Muito mesmo. O Street Fighter 6 eu tô hypado pra jogar, viu? Desculpa a demora aí, eu não tava vendo as mensagens, aí o celular liguei ele aqui pra conseguir ver, porque tava programado fazer essa live aqui. Primeira live que eu faço assistindo um evento, alguma coisa assim, comentando. Aí então eu precisei, não posso tirar da tela aqui do OBS que tá capturando, então eu estou vendo pelo celular. Quero jogar o Diablo também, mas eu não sei se eu vou pegar os dois, porque os dois vão vir no mesmo mês, né, cara? Então vai estar salgado. Junho, né? Diablo 4 e Street Fighter 6, mas eu tô hypado pra jogar o Street Fighter 6 bastante, cara. Pra trombar uns amigos das antigas aí online, fazer um grupo, fechar o lobby ali e trincar. É massa demais. A febre é muito grande em jogo de luta, cara. Porque quem perde sai, você fica assistindo a luta do outro ali, é muito massa. Mas assim, fora um jogo de luta que... vamos dizer assim, um jogo de luta é uma coisa mais assim, né? Tipo, não hype pra jogar um jogo de luta, né? Tipo, mas além do Street... Cara... O Starfield não sai esse ano, né? Se eu não me engano, foi adiado, né?
Per chat chat's request.
O Redfall tô afim de jogar, pra caramba. Redfall tô afim de jogar. E já é mês que vem, hein?
Punkle in chat. Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks, chat. By the way, we were reading long. It's been going pretty quick. So, you know, if we didn't get to your question or your comment, sorry about that. But thank you for being so active in the chat. So let's recap. For those who may have missed it, you can go back and watch the VOD afterwards. So some of the stuff that we saw Cassette Beasts from Raw Fury, which is launching April 26th on PC. It's coming a little bit later on console. And it is the kind of game where you
E você, mano? Tá hypado com o quê?
Music, pixely, beautiful.
Yeah. Omega Strikers.
It's like the soccer,
3v3
hockey looking.
online, free to play game.
Tem algum indie que vai sair esse ano também, que eu tava sabendo que ia sair, que eu fiquei... Ah, aquele jogo do ZT lá, cara, primeira pessoa. Eu acho que sai esse ano. Esqueci o nome.
The Carters 2.
Carters 2.
Kart racing.
Like the Mario Kart Crash Tag Team Racing type vibe.
Será que já acabou? Parece que eles estão recapitulando o que já mostrou, né? E você, campeão, você tá afim do quê? Você tá no hype alto, grande com o quê? O meu é isso aí, cara. O Street Fighter 6 e o Redfall. Tô afim de jogar o Redfall. Aliás, quero levantar uma galera aí pra jogar na íntegra em live. Quando um não puder esperar pra jogar assim a equipe pra zerar.
We really do have vampires and, you know, monsters and elves and stuff, so orcs, so yeah, April.
Mas o Street Fighter 6 vai ser lamentável, cara. Tô na sede pra jogar um joguinho de luta e esse aí vai ser cross, vai sair pra todas as plataformas, vai ser massa.
Witches and cats and farming.
Witches and cats and farming and pioneering.
Oh my.
And then we have Closer the Distance, which we showed you first gameplay for that one. And that's from the team that made Orwell, and it is coming soon.
Soon.
We don't have a date on that one, but it is soon.
But the Explorator. We
actually need to contact
esse aí tá legal, hein?
on the beach in South France.
Por ir mostrando as cenas, cara. As imagens do jogo.
On location, yeah. Yes, Xbox. I'd like to go to the south of France.
Ou eles estão na metade fazendo recapitulando o que já passou pra continuar, dar continuidade. Eu vi um último bloco aí, não sei, cara. Será que é só isso?
Guardsman is beautiful. No date yet, but coming very soon. Very, very fun. Exciting
Cabaret
game.
Out now. From a Malaysian dev.
Cabaret out now. Yesterday.
Developer Accelerator program. Really, really interesting looking game. And then, of course, we got a really good look at the Lovecraftian Metroidvania, The Last Case of Benedict Fox. Real in-depth look at the combat, and that was super exciting.
April 27th.
April 27th. Thank you to the team at Plot Twist and Rogue for giving us that exclusive new video.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And then, of course, we talked to Geo Morgan.
Oh, Geo's amazing. And everyone at Ponko, congratulations on Vampire Survivor.
Yeah.
The new Tides of Fuscari comes out April 13th, so very, very, very soon. So keep your eyes out for their updates. And keep your eyes out for our updates.
Yeah.
At ID_Xbox on Twitter if you want to know everything about all the things that are happening here at Xbox with indie games. It is a very busy account. There's a lot going on.
Because we have a lot of games.
A lot of games.
Timber runs that. Shout out to Timber. Hi, hope you're feeling better.
Yeah.
É isso.
Timber, I hope I did Timber proud. If we can get some hype and some green hearts and love in the chat for Timber, I'm so happy to be here, but I'm so sad that she is not here.
And thank you for jumping in. It was awesome to have you.
When they were like ID and Xbox, I was like, I'm in. I'm on my way. And thank you everyone for watching. If you are
É isso aí, já era.
On the Xbox channel, make sure to follow the channel. There are lots of streams and content here on the regular Monday through Friday, and make sure to check out our Xbox ASL channel where we have live interpreters for all of our streams here on the channel.
And we're going to come in 30 seconds short. We're going to 59 minutes, 19 seconds. We're going to do it. We're under an hour. Thank you again. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
É isso aí. Valeu também quem passou por aí, acompanhou junto. Nada de especial, mais aquele Explorist. Acho que foi o que mais chamou a atenção. Tem aquele outro também ali da meio do Zelda com sobrevivência também, mas aquele The Explorer esse mesmo. Mas é isso aí, valeu quem passou. Baque campeão, foi mal se ouviu sua pergunta muito tarde, acabei respondendo, você não tava mais aí, mas tamo junto. Espero que você tenha ouvido na hora que eu respondi. Valeu quem mais passou, ficou por aí. Thanks for watching with me. It's us. Fui.